Hey you guys, I'm back and happy Vlogmas to you. Today is Friday. I don't know the date, but it's Friday. And so I wanted to come and give you guys a video of my newborn must-haves. Now, the scenery is different. Clearly, I'm in my room. So, it's a few things that I need that is downstairs. The first thing is a must-have is my mama room. Here's Leah. In the beginning, she did not like the Mamaroo, but it turns out that she actually likes it now. She is going to be 6 weeks on Sunday, and so, yeah. Another must-have is her gas relief drops. Now, she is a fussy baby, and I don't know if it's just hereditary because my son was fussy, so I don't know if I was a fussy baby or if my husband was a fussy baby, but she's just fussy. And so I got the gas drops to get, and she does have a lot of gas. So the gas drops does help. And so I have to have this. I have like, this one is from Target, and we purchased this one when we were off island. And then I have another one that a friend brought me back. She just knew I was breastfeeding, and she was like, "You're gonna need these gas drops." I didn't even ask her. She just brought it back. So I have these two, which one is like Little Remedies, and then one is the Target brand. So this is my newborn must-have. Another must-have right now, while she's still a newborn, is baby powder. And this one doesn't have any talc in it, and I was really looking for one with no talc. And my husband ended up bringing me this one back. And it's baby powder, cornstarch plus, and it just helps prevent diaper rash, chafing, and skin irritations. And so this is a must-have, and I use it on her neck because you know babies have the fat rolls. So I use it on her neck, and I use it in this area, maybe like 2 to 3 times a day, just to keep the area dry. So that is a must-have for me. A must-have is my baby monitor. This one is by VTech, and this is actually the parent unit. And it has a mic. I can talk to her in it. So if I lay her down in her bassinet downstairs and I come up here to straighten up real quick or take a shower, I use this, and I can talk to her in it, which most of the time doesn't work because if she's crying, she's hungry, and even if she hears my voice, it doesn't matter because it's not a bottle. But I do use this quite a bit, and this is my baby monitor thing. Another must-have clearly are diapers. She is still in the newborn diapers, and I actually prefer Huggies right now over Pampers and Loves, and that's a whole separate video that I'll do. But right now my must-have is the Huggies newborn, and because she is breast and bottle fed, most of the time I try to give her breast milk. She does take formula though. And so right now, if you're breastfeeding, I don't know if they give it to everybody. So she has vitamin D supplements, and she takes 1 ml each day. And I guess because you're breastfeeding, so I don't know. But yeah, this is my newborn must-have because she has to have it every day. So yes, that's that. Okay, so another must-have is her hand mitts. And I actually bought another pair that are much thicker and longer so that if she wanted to stretch out her hand, she could, and I don't have it right here with me. But she still uses these as well. And these are just the Gerber brand. 0 to 3 months is the size on these. Yeah, so she used these every day, all day. I try to keep her hands covered because her nails are soft, so even when I try to clip them or file them, it takes me a while because her nail is soft. So newborn must have these scratch mitts. Have to have them. Another thing is her burp cloth. We love these burp cloths. I like them because it's like this cotton material on the inside, and she throws up a lot. Mainly it's my breast milk. She don't really throw up formula as much as my breast milk. I don't know why. That's something I need to talk to the doctor about. But these are a must have. And also her bibs. When I feed her, certain bottles that she spits out the milk. That's a separate video because I'm gonna review the bottles as well. But only time she don't need a bib is when she latches on to me. But we use bibs like each feeding from a bottle, and these, she hasn't used these yet, but when we burp her, she always throw up. So we have to have bibs when we feed her and a burp cloth. And most of the time, her blankets we use as well. And once she throw up on it, I just put in dirty clothes and rewash it. She does have a lot of blankets, but I did have to purchase more. Another newborn must-have is her swaddle. She doesn't like to be swaddled as much as she did in the beginning, but she still likes to be swaddled, and it does still help her sleep. So I love my swaddles. So I have to have these, or a very, very, very large blanket like this. And the Carter's brand are the large ones. And so I love the Carter's brand blankets. Another must-have is her passy. I know some people don't use pacifiers. They don't, they don't need them. She needs it. For one, she cries a lot. Like, she's just fussy. And then the other reason is, I know breastfed babies like to suckle. And so they say to put the baby on your breast when they like to suck, let you be their sucking need. But ain't nobody got time for that. So she has to have a pacifier. If she didn't have a pacifier, I don't know what I would do with my life. And when she's asleep, she spits it out. She don't need it. And most of the time, honestly, most of the time, she does not want the pacifier. I just give it to her, and she'll suck on it for a few minutes, and then she might spit it out. So, but I feel like I have to have it, because if I had to latch her onto me every time she needed to suck, I don't know. I just might as well leave her attached the whole time. So, yes. Another must-have, of course, are baby wipes. I love Pampers brand. I do have Pampers Sensitive, and I have the Pampers Baby Fresh. I like Baby Fresh. I just like the way it smells. When you wipe them, I like the smell that it leaves on them after they've, wet their diaper. Pampers is my brand. That's weird because I love Pampers wipes, but I love Huggies diapers. Don't judge my life, y'all. So that is another must-have for me. Right now, hand sanitizer. I use hand sanitizer all the time. Before I pick her up, when the kids come in, I tell them, wash your hands or put on some hand sanitizer. And I actually take this with me. I put it in her baby bag, and I'll take it with me. So if I'm in a store and I'm pushing a cart and I need to touch a pacifier, I'll put on a little bit of sanitizer before I touch anything. Another must-have right now is her boppy. I use it when I'm nursing her, and sometimes when I lay her down, I'll try to use it if she allows me to. Q-tips. I do not like the syringe thing you have to put in her nose right now, because we're in a warm climate, so her nose don't run. So she does have bets in the cave, and I just like to use Q-tips. I don't like to use that suction thing. And then the thought of washing it out, no, I just use Q-tips. So these are my must-haves. I clean her nose out probably once every other day, because she doesn't, or whenever there's something in her nose. And so I have to have these, and I take these with me also in the in her baby bag. And then in the beginning, where her bottom was a little bit red, I would use these to put on the Vaseline, which is a newborn must-have for me. And this is my Baby Fresh. And so I use this on her face. I use this on her bottom, and I just stick a Q-tip in, and I'll rub it on her bottom instead of using my hands. So this is a must-have, Vaseline, and then this is a must-have, Q-tips. Another must-have is her bear. So we've just started really using this, but she absolutely loves it. I turned it off today, and she woke up. She was laying on the bed, and I turned it off, and 2 minutes later she woke up. And so this plays music, and it plays the sounds of heartbeat, ocean, well. And then it plays lullabies. So yes. And this is the baby lotion she used most of the time. I love the way it smells. I don't put it on her face. And sometimes I'll put it under her neck, and then I'll go ahead and put the powder on to dry it out. But I love the smell of this. And then her hair bows, y'all. My daughter cannot leave the house without a hair bow on. So she has all types of hair bows. And I'm not sure if I showed you guys these. These ones I had a friend make for me back in the States. She has all types of hair bows, y'all. She don't leave the house without a hair bow on. She has orange. She has little clippies with the little clip on the back. So she always have on a hair bow. So that is a must-have for me, because even with the pink blanket on, people will say, oh, boy or girl. And I remember with my son, people would say, oh, boy or girl. And I'm like, it's a boy. And then with her, I'm like, it's a girl. Don't you see all the pink? And then they'll see the hair bow. They'll be like, oh, it's a girl. She has a hair bow on. Yes, it's a girl. So yes, another newborn must-have, even though she has a diaper genie, which is a must-have for me downstairs. She's waking up. Is downstairs. Another must-have up here in the room is her pamper bags. And I got these from the dollar store. And I use these to put her Pampers in. And they are a lifesaver, let me tell you. They are a lifesaver. So those are my newborn must-haves. And I have one more newborn must-have. And I will show you guys now. Oh, one more thing. So another must-have for me. For me, it's not necessarily for her, it's for me. Are my breast pads. These are the Avent kind. I have to have these breast pads. Like I said in I think a previous video, it's nice to have it in the beginning because your nipples are very sore and raw, and it's just extra cushion for your nipples. My lanolin is a must-have, and I have 3 different kinds. This is Lance. I don't even know how to pronounce it. This one. My Medela is really nice, but my favorite is the Boobies, and it's organic. I think it came from Target. And another must-have for me right now, as you guys know, I love wine. I haven't drank the whole pregnancy, and I had one spritzer, which was like 6% alcohol, and I felt so bad. I was like, oh my gosh, should I use this? And I didn't even drink all of it. I drank like half the can. It comes in like a little Red Bull can. And so I used these to test to see if there's any alcohol in my breast milk. And this, it was none in there. It was only 6%. I only drank half the can. And so, I actually used these to help, which I only used it once because I'm just so nervous to drink while I'm breastfeeding. But if you're going to breastfeed and you like to drink wine or beer or whatever you drink, I only drink wine. I don't drink liquor or beer or anything like that. Only wine. I do recommend these. These are a nice must-have. If you're just going to drink and you breastfeed, you can test out your milk. So those are my must-haves. And one more must-have, which is, I must have her. She's in her crib, you guys, and she's sleeping. This right here is a must-have as well, and it is a changing pad, and it just has the cover on it. I'm sorry. Y'all see she got on a hair bow. Oh, she don't want it. I take this upstairs and downstairs. Oh, what's the matter? I take this upstairs and downstairs. Her playpen, on the couch. I'll use it. And it's just an extra pad for her to lay on. And it's a changing pad, but it's super soft. It came with the crib. What's the matter? What's the matter? No? No? You don't want it? I think she's waking up. Yeah, so this is another must-have. And it's a lot different from the... It came with the crib. And so it's super soft. And I just use it as an extra cushion, especially for her playpen. And the one that I purchased has the edges on it on her changing table. And it's much, much firmer. So I use this to let her lay on. And that is a must-have, you guys. I take that up and down the stairs. Also, when I wash her up at the sink to wash her face for her rash, I swaddle her and then I lay her on this because it's so soft. Instead of like trying to lay her down on the counter, I lay her on that. So those are my must-haves, and I will talk to you guys later.